Hello, welcome to Fair Lady of the Loch Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Today we will be using the World card to ask the question, what will be coming to fruition and completion and fulfillment within this year? And that can be open to a successful venture, or it can be open to a negative cycle that's coming to a conclusion. Whatever piece of information that is needed for the best and highest good is what we seek. So, pile number 1 is the Universal Celtic Tarot with this green fluorite dragon carving and this clear quartz dragon carving. Pile number 2 is the Everyday Witch Tarot with this rainbow fluorite. Pile number 3 is the Steampunk Tarot with this banded smoky agate tower. Sorry, that's not agate. Smoky quartz. Banded smoky quartz tower. Pile number 4 is the Rider Tarot with these Shiva tear shells, Shiva eye shells. And pile number 5 is the Norse Runes with using the Jira rune representing the year to draw us into our question for that, and this crazy lace agate worry stone. Pause the video if you need to choose your pile or piles, as there may be more than one thing that is coming to a completion for you this year. I look forward to seeing you in your piles. If you chose pile number 1 with the Universal Celtic Tarot, the green fluorite dragon's head, and the clear quartz dragon's head, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is both definitions and intuitively, allowing the cards to fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. And today we're using the World card to draw us into the question of what is coming to completion, what is coming to fruition, what is concluding in the coming year. And that can be a positive, successful adventure, or it can be the end of a negative cycle. So we are... and it can include your shadow work, whatever it is you've been working in your shadow work for self-improvement, and that never ends. So it's not so much an ending in that regard as it is successful movement forward, right? That you've let go of something, you've moved on from something, you've accepted something. Okay, so this starts out with this beautiful Queen of Wands, which is a card of courage, determination, and joy. And wands are about power, magic, fire, passion, intuition. Okay, so this is a really powerful card. Very, very powerful card. And it just emanates that joy, right? And I'm seeing that someone here has been putting in the work. They have been putting in that shadow work and doing what is needed. I'm seeing these runes of wisdom and knowledge that are coming through here. And not only is it impacting you, but it's impacting others in your sphere, this beautiful work that you've been doing on yourself. Overcoming your inner demons, addictive behaviors, that internal voice that says you're just not good enough, all of those sorts of things, and to not listen to gossip and negative words from others that are detrimental to your internal space. Really seeing a lot of growth here. That's wonderful. Seven of Swords here. In the Rider deck, in most decks, this is a very sneaky, deceptive, theft type of energy. But here in this Universal Celtic Tarot, while in some mythologies dragons did steal, okay, I'm not going to say that they didn't, but in this particular reading, this is telling me that you're defeating all of that. That you have, set a fire to, set ablaze, turn to ashes, those negative things, those negative aspects. And if you haven't done this yet, it's showing that in this year you will, of yourself. And you've learned your true value, and you're protecting yourself in a way that is healthy. Okay? I'm really getting that from this here. And with the Seven of Wands following it, and 7 in numerology is a number of completion. So in this card, this is someone who's fighting off those inner demons, right? They're fighting off those mental, psychological, and metaphysical. Sometimes there's things in the metaphysical world that we're trying to fight off, okay? But this is perseverance. This is someone who's fighting the good fight and is winning. Even though this looks like a scary card, in this deck, this is perseverance, okay? So I'm, even though these 3 cards here, in a different context would be a very negative thing, in this particular context, this is beautiful. These are wonderful things for you to have overcome. And with this Emperor card, we are absolutely seeing you stepping into your own power, knowing your worth, accepting your own authority, and stepping boldly into your own power. And that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful and wonderful. And I'm seeing at least 2 Aries power cards here. So someone here may be an Aries. This is absolutely beautiful. So if it hasn't happened for you yet, this is happening this year. You will overcome these negative things within your internal space. The Temperance card, look at that beautiful flow of balance and power and harmony here, okay? Just be patient with yourself. Continue working, grounding, cleansing, okay? Continue that shadow work. The beauty that awaits you is extraordinary. This is extraordinary. I am so excited for you. I can't even begin to tell you how beautiful this is going to be for you, because once you conquer that internal space, the potential is unlimited. And what it does for your psyche and your mental state and even your physical health, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Learning to love yourself, learning to let go of that internal negative space is an extraordinary feat, and it will change your life in ways that are just almost impossible to express in words. I am so thrilled for you. That is very exciting. Okay, let's take a look at this clear quartz dragon, and then we'll read for the green fluorite dragon, okay? All right. So for the clear quartz, we have clarity, purification, and restoration. Works with the higher crown and crown chakras. Common origins in Brazil, France, Spain, and the United States. Clear quartz can do it all. It's a great starter crystal because it is incredibly versatile and has wide-ranging benefits. This translucent mineral is full of light, transmuting negative energy and bathing you and its surroundings in positive energy. It is detoxifying both physically and emotionally, and has the ability to clear any energy blockages and bring the body and mind to a balanced state. It's cleansing and energizing, creating an optimized foundation from which health can flourish. This all-around support stone is associated with the crown chakra. It will raise your consciousness and clear the path for higher awareness. It also amplifies the energy of other crystals it's around. Quartz is one of the most common minerals in the world, and many other gems, amethyst, carnelian, citrine, are actually colored members of the quartz family. Herkimer diamond is a double-terminated clear quartz. Keep a clear quartz cluster in your meditation space for a powerful boost to your practice. It can harmonize and energize an environment, and it can boost clear thinking and a positive outlook. So that is clear quartz. Okay, and you can get it where it's more milky like this, and this even has a touch of hematization there to it at the nose there. Or you can get it completely clear. You can get it in these raw points there as well. It comes in a wide range depending on what you're most drawn to. Okay, now we'll read about the green fluorite dragon head here. Green fluorite, encouragement, harmony, and purifying. It works with the throat and heart chakras. Most common origins are Namibia, South Africa, and the United States. Green fluorite is a gentle healer, subtly bringing the physical and emotional bodies into balance. It helps reset the mind, quiet mental chatter, and clear a cluttered consciousness. This stone is very effective at dispelling negative energy and should be cleansed often. It emanates an energy of encouragement and support. Its strong connection with the heart chakra clears painful past emotions and radiates love, strengthening and guiding your intuition in matters of romance and relationships. Healers believe it supports the immune systems and helps your body integrate the nutrients it needs. Pure fluorite is clear, but it exists in nearly every hue and is known as the most colorful mineral due to various trace impurities. It is believed that yttrium might cause the green hue of this fluorite. Use as a worry stone if you're feeling overwhelmed. It can help harmonize a challenging relationship with a family member or housemate, and it can help support focus in a chaotic work environment. And it comes in many forms and shapes and things like that. But if you are drawn to this dragon shape, and that is one of the biggest things that pulled you into this reading, these came from a Thunder's Trove that's here on TikTok, and you can look them up, the Thunder's Trove Crystal Shop. And they offer that there if that's what really drew you in and you'd find most helpful. Okay, I am so encouraged by your reading. I honestly am. I think that this is just absolutely stunningly beautiful. Could not ask for a better internal space completion, really. Just extraordinary. We're going to get you a White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and then we are going to, try to flip over. So Lasya of Parvati, number 32. There is a gentler way to proceed and obtain the same or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzied workings of the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. Violence and its negative effects shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and inner spiritual strength. This oracle is a sign of great future happiness. I'm so excited for you. Well done, guys. I hope you found this to be helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments. If there was anything you felt could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind to do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you got this. Good luck. If you chose pile number 2 with the Everyday Witch Tarot and this rainbow fluorite, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is I read both definitions and intuitively, and I allow the cards to fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. And today we're using the World card to draw us into the question of what is coming to completion, fruition, or an ending in this coming year. And that can be a positive, successful venture, or it could be a negative cycle that reaches its conclusion. It could also relate to your shadow work, what it is within your shadow work that you have successfully overcome in the coming year. Okay, so here we have the Seven of Swords. And normally in the Seven of Swords, this is a deceitful, lying, stealing, sneaky energy. However, when compared with this Chariot energy, I'm getting that in this coming year, you are moving on from whatever in your sphere has this energy here, whether it's a person, a place, or your own internal workings, okay? And you are moving on into a new direction, right? And generally, the Chariot card talks about balanced forward movement. But in this particular reading, I am definitely getting that instead of choosing to go the darker path that leads to this energy here, you are choosing the lighter path, which leads to this energy here, which is enlightenment, spiritual authority. This yogi here with the meditation, I'm really definitely seeing that you have conquered this energy here in the coming year. You'll conquer this negative, lying, deceitful, whatever this untrue energy is here. You're moving away from the dark and into the light, and grounding and centering yourself and accepting your own spiritual path. And that is an absolutely beautiful energy. I'm so excited for you. That is wonderful to have achieved that state of enlightenment and acceptance, and to release that negative energy and not hold on to it. That's wonderful. Oh, and look, the World card, which drew us into this. So that definitely is seconding that completion, okay? You are letting go, because it's falling right underneath the Seven of Swords here. You are letting go of that negative energy and stepping into the beautiful light, okay? And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. And aces are new beginnings, and pentacles are the tangible things of life, health, wealth, that sort of thing. Okay, so from moving on from this negative energy and moving into a lighter, more enlightened spiritual energy, it is going to affect your material world as well as your internal space and spiritual world. I'm seeing abundance in both the World card and the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles also has the Sun in that energy with it. And here is the Six of Wands. And so wands are power, intuition, fire, passion, magic, okay? With the sixes in the cups and in the wands and in the pentacles, it's whatever it represents, it's having enough to share with others, okay? And so in this particular one with wands, this means you're going to be sharing your spiritual gifts with others, okay? This moving on from this negative space, stepping into your own spiritual enlightenment, and it affecting your material world as well. I'm seeing you utilizing your spiritual gifts to help provide that abundance for yourself and having enough to share with others, perhaps even taking on apprentice or someone younger, whether that's physically younger or spiritually younger, and teaching them about what you yourself have learned. And that's a beautiful energy. That is wonderful. I am so looking forward to seeing how this energy affects the collective. You're stepping out of that negative energy and into this beautifully abundant energy. And you're teaching others and sharing your gifts with others in a way that is going to affect the collective and make a better world. Okay, so you have the Rainbow Moonstone, this beautiful piece here from a Thunder's Trove. It's just beautiful. It's got blues, purples, and greens. I don't know if it's really picking up. It's as clear as water. It's with just that hint of color. It's beautiful. So rainbow fluorite works with the third eye and heart chakras. It aids with knowledge, truth, discernment, clarity, higher consciousness, protection, intuition, calming. It boosts productivity, aids in balance, purification, stabilizing, cleansing, warding off negativity, renewal of energy. It disperses electromagnetic waves. It illuminates suppressed feelings so that you can deal with them. And it helps to enhance creativity, focus, cooperation, and meditation. And we see meditation here in that Hierophant card. So meditating with rainbow fluorite might be of benefit to you. And it is just absolutely beautiful to look at. Okay, let us get you an oracle from The White Light by Alana Fairchild. Actually, hang on. Let's postpone that for just one brief moment and get you something from the Moonology deck. I'm feeling called to get you just a wee message here. Okay, so there's something that you're worrying about, and if it's you worrying about how people react to your spiritual growth and how you share your spiritual gifts with others, this says nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. So whatever it is that you are worrying about, okay, this is saying don't worry about it. Nothing's going to come of it, okay? Nothing is going to come of that negative situation that you are currently fretting and stressing about. And then bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So whether that's love for others or love for oneself, excuse me, bringing love into any situation is a wonderful thing to do. Okay. And both of these have a nice purple hue to them, which represents that spirituality, okay, and that divine connection energy. Okay, so looks like you've got two here from the White Light that wanted to come out. We have number 27, Aurora of Gamma, and we have number 1, Magnetism of Eros. Okay, so let's look at number 27, Aurora of Gamma. It is time to let go of what has been. You are swiftly outgrowing your past. Explore and commit to a spiritual practice that supports your personal transformation so that you can cross the threshold before you now. Embrace your freedom to be creative in your approach rather than doggedly committing yourself to your previous ideas or plans. You have the spiritual intelligence necessary to evolve. Continue your healing journey with trust that a positive outcome is imminent. And that really does have a synchronicity with the tarot reading that we had. Okay, number 1, Magnetism of Eros. Okay. Trust in what your heart yearns for without concern about how it will manifest. Take steps toward that which moves your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you be truly held. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. What a beautiful message. I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there was anything that could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you've got this. It's going to be so beautiful. Congratulations. Bye. If you picked pile number 3 with the Steampunk Tarot and the banded smoky quartz, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is I read both the definitions and intuitively, allowing the cards to fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. Today we're using the World card to draw us into the question of what is coming to completion, fruition, an ending in the coming year. And that can be a successful venture, or it could be a negative cycle coming to a close, or it could be something within your shadow work that you have successfully navigated or completed. Okay. All right. So we're starting off with the Eight of Cups. Okay. And the Eight of Cups, this is an energy of someone who has done a great deal of work. They've achieved much in their life. Okay. But they're still feeling like something is missing. And even though they have all this success, all this abundance, all of these wonderful and beautiful things in their life, there's still something missing. Okay? And so they feel the need to move on from something or to go within to seek that element that is missing. And the Hermit is showing that seeking, right? That searching, that looking for. That going within to find that element that is missing. Okay. And there's this looking toward the future. Definitely have a strong feeling of what is it that you wish to accomplish in this life before it is done. Definitely have a strong feeling going on with that. And this Page of Swords definitely backs that up. You have this, the pages are new, youthful, student-like energy, right? And swords are air and thought. Okay, so there's definitely a journey towards a new way of thinking about things, a new perception perhaps, which is, a conclusion of an old way of thought and a stepping forward into a new way of thought. Okay, you see this hot air balloon here. So it's definitely has an adventurous feel to it, doesn't it? Okay, then we have the King of Swords, and that absolutely backs up that thought, that way of thinking. The King of Swords is very much about clarity of thought. It is about wisdom and knowledge and seeking truth. Okay, see him researching, taking notes. He's putting in the work to gain that truth and that clarity. Okay, so I see you definitely doing that. And then the Five of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so you're letting go of what no longer serves you. Okay, you're not allowing any space for that. You're moving on from it, because the end goal for you is your highest, happiest timeline. That is what you seek, and that is what you will achieve. Okay? And that the Sun is one of the best cards you could possibly get in the deck. This is absolutely beautiful. And there's joy here, there's happiness here. There is a fruition of one's desires, both in the physical realms and in the emotional realms here. And with the Eight of Cups being what started us off, and that something being missing, see that empty cup space there? It does seem that what you're seeking does deal with your emotional space, that something was not quite right, something was missing, no matter what other achievements that you have made. And you have sought or are seeking that clarity of thought to ascertain what it is that is missing for you. You're putting in the work. But this card is letting you know that you absolutely will find it, and it will bring you great happiness and joy. That is wonderful. I love that message. That is just fabulous. Okay, so we're going to look at the smoky quartz here that you selected. Okay, And smoky quartz aids with anchoring, pragmatism, and positivity. It works with the solar plexus, root, and earth chakras, and has common origins in Brazil and Madagascar. Smoky quartz is an antidepressant in crystal form. It alleviates anxiety and stress by creating a gentle calm. It transmutes negative energy, fostering an optimistic outlook. This earthy stone has a very centering effect, enhancing concentration during meditation. Smoky quartz can also be rejuvenating, giving the user an energy boost as it increases positivity. Use it to clear old emotional blockages to see what needs to be done in order to achieve your goals and desires. It absorbs the fear of failure so you can propel yourself forward unabated. Healers use smoky quartz to calm the nervous system and relieve headaches. It also shields you from nightmares. The gray hues of smoky quartz are caused by the activation of aluminum impurities which change color due to natural radiation. If you're feeling overwhelmed or scatterbrained, hold smoky quartz while meditating for a deep grounding. Keep on a nightstand to alleviate daily stress and negativity as you sleep. Set next to your computer or your phone to absorb all the electromagnetic pollution. Okay, let us get you an oracle message from the White Light by Alana Fairchild. And this has affirmations, confirmations, and healing processes to aid you along your journey. And today you have Karma of Cthulhu, okay, number 43. Karma of Cthulhu, of Kutahala. Okay, sorry. Your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift the state of your inner reality and your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart, and do not be dissuaded by anything or anyone. If you are seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects you to your heart. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss. Know that no matter what appears to be, you shall prevail. You shall arise. That is extraordinary, beautiful, and it's a wonderful synchronicity with the reading that we had today. I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there was anything you felt could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so, if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you've got this. You will figure out what it is that's missing, and you will step into your gloriously bright, happy future. I look forward to seeing how it all unfolds. Love you. Bye. If you chose pile number 4 with the Rider Tarot and the Shiva eye shells, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is I read both definitions and intuitively, allowing the cards to fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Today we're using the World card to answer the question, what in our lives is coming to completion, fruition, ending within the coming year? And that could be a successful venture, or it could be a negative cycle that's coming to a close, or it could be something within your shadow work that you have accomplished. Okay, so first we start off with the 8 of Cups. And pile number 3 also started with the 8 of Cups. So if you were drawn to pile number 3, it might be worth checking out for you as well. So this is someone who has achieved much, okay? They have done a lot in their life, but yet there is still something missing, okay? You see that empty space? And so this person has decided to walk away, and whether that's physically walking away from something in your life, whether it's a job, a relationship, a home, a place, a person, whatever it is, or if it's internal, walking away from habits or a way of thinking or perspectives that no longer serve you, okay? And the goal is to achieve happiness, right? It's to figure out what it is that is missing from your life, whether that's internally or externally. And moving on can sometimes cause conflict, okay? And with this being the Seven of Wands, this conflict could be internal or external. It could be spiritual, physical, or mental, okay? Wands are about intuition, fire, passion, power, magic. But this is someone who is fighting, okay? But they are winning, right? It's fierce. There's a lot of things here that they're fighting against, but they do have the higher ground, okay? So this is someone who is winning the battle. And we have the Death card, which means change. Now with the Death card, it's complete change, okay? So this moving on energy and this conflict energy followed by the Death card does tell me that someone here is going to make a significant change in their life, whether it's in their internal space or in their external sphere. I am getting that at least one person from this message may be moving on from a relationship that no longer serves them. Or moving on from sorrow and pain that they are feeling after a loss, perhaps having lost a spouse to death or divorce or something like that. But then we have the Strength card, okay? And the Strength card is very much letting you know that you do have the strength it takes to do this. When we move on from things and there's conflict because of that, the changes can cause a great deal of doubt and worry in our lives, and it can cause pain and sorrow and have a negative effect on our energies, but it can also be very freeing. Regardless of how it's affecting you, this card is letting you know that you have an infinite supply of strength to draw upon. And this is number 8 in the major arcana, and 8 is a number of abundance. Okay, so with the infinity symbol and that numerology of 8 meaning abundance, do not doubt it. You absolutely have the strength it takes to get through this. And there's going to be a period where you may mourn what you have lost, okay? We're only human. Mourning is a natural part of life. But do not lose sight of what you still have, okay? Whatever it is that you've lost or whatever it is that you're leaving behind, do not lose sight of all of the blessings that you still have in your life, okay? And move forward into the future with a clarity of mind and courage. Look at this Knight of Swords here. Knights are men of action, they're warriors and or women. And swords are air, thought, okay? So clarity of thought, moving forward with strength, courage, and a clarity of mind, okay? So that is what is going to be happening for you. You will be leaving behind this negative energy, whether it's conflict or sorrow. And in this year, you will be moving forward with a greater sense of clarity. Okay? All right. Now, let's look at your Shiva eye shells here. Now, the Shiva eye shell works with the third eye chakra, and it aids with protection, renewal, spiritual growth, soothing, comforting, serenity. It enhances intuition. It wards off the evil eye. It is good luck to travelers and fishermen. It's also otherwise known as mermaid's money or Pacific cat's eye, so you may know it by different names. Where I got these from was new moon. You can find them on TikTok under XL Medium, the XL Medium. And I think in that place it was classified as Shiva's Tears, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's what was on the label when I got these. But they definitely have a strong energy of the All-Mother to them, I find, with that cyclical nature that they have. They're quite soothing. Okay, let us get you, first off, something from the Moonology Oracle, okay? I'm feeling we can get some advice or some clarity or some comfort, perhaps. Okay, let's start with this one that fell. Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So whatever it is that you're moving on from, you are going to need a practical plan to help you to do so, okay? Someone here may be a Taurus, or it may benefit you to work with the full moon, but this is an earth grounding energy. So I'm getting a strong sense of making sure that you have a good, solid, grounded, practical plan, okay, as you step forward into your future. And meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So, and this is just a good bit of advice for everyone. Meditating and contemplating is so very important in any practice, okay? But you have that balance, that yin-yang energy that's coming in with this Pisces energy here. So approach these changes in a balanced way and make sure that you are thinking things through with a clarity of mind and meditating for your own mental, spiritual, and physical health. Okay. Now we're going to get you a White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And I'm seeing these two cards here, so we're going to pull those out. Okay, and we have Oracle of Chaldea number 37 and Yogini of 285 Hertz number 14. Okay, so it may benefit someone to listen to music at 285 Hertz. All right, let's look at number 14 first. Changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. Realignments are happening based on divine wisdom and timing. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey because it is working, whether you realize that or not. Significant inner healing is taking place. That's a beautiful message. Okay, let's look at number 37, Oracle of Chaldea. Continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go, whilst the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. That is beautiful, and the synchronicities are just wonderful. I hope you found this message to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there was anything that could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so, if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always, and you are strong enough to get through this. Love you. Bye. You chose pile number 5 with the Norse Runes and the Jira Year Rune with this crazy lace agate worry stone, then this is your reading. Now, we're going to start off reading about Jira, the rune, because what we're wanting to know in the coming year, hence Jira, what is coming to fruition, completion, whether that's a successful venture, whether that's a negative cycle that's coming to an end, or whether it's shadow work that you've been doing that has been successful. Okay, so we're going to start with Jira. Origin of word year, symbol of harvest, justice, and full cycle. From the Poetic Edda, boon to men and good summer and thriving crops. And Jira, the year, reminds us that spring always comes. Spring, then summer, then the harvest. The crops thrive and men feast and beasts feast. The year will always turn. We are subject to seasons like flora and fauna. We have not even now invented a way to stave off the winter or bring on the summer. We are subject to time that moves whether we like it or not, an unstoppable march from the start to somewhere else, somewhere distant and beyond our gaze. We cannot escape, we cannot pause. Time is upon us, and it will always be upon us, sweeping us somewhere that nobody knows. And so we must learn to live in this tide. We must have patience and wait. This is the rune of deep time. It is the 12th rune, exactly halfway through the alphabet, making it a kind of hinge of fate. The year pivots on the harvest as the runic alphabet pivots on Jira. What we gather now will feed us until next time. We are feeding our future selves with the work we do today. And what we eat today was planted by the selves before. Everything is connected and nothing is lost. Our rewards will come, and this harvest rune is the rune of reward. It's the rune of hope and of patience, of investment and creativity, and things being fulfilled. The spiral of the year brings us harvest. It will always bring us harvest if we put in the work and we put in the time. If we put in the time, time will bring us rewards. Okay, let us pull a rune. Okay. And today we're just going to see what is coming to an end or a conclusion. And so we're dealing with Isa, which is ice. Okay. And we are just going to do the one rune today to deal with what is happening in this coming year. I'm going to pause really quick for just a second. Okay. Origin of word ice, symbol of a freeze. Bark of rivers and roof of the wave and destruction of the doomed, from the Poetic Edda. This icicle slices through the page, single-minded and clean. This rune almost needs no translation, thinking not just the words so like our own, but also the clear, brutal shape of the rune itself. The ice makes a kind of spear shape on the page, and, like a spear, it keeps perfectly straight and true. The line is unbroken and unbending. It is a hymn of focus, control, and concentration. There is a stillness to this shape, the stillness of a frozen sea or a frozen river. It takes those 9 daughter-sister mothers and keeps them in check for a moment. This is a low energy rune, one that warns you to conserve your energy and bide your time. This is a hard time, or hard times are coming. The rivers will freeze solid. You must be prepared, and if you are not prepared, be still. Don't waste what warmth you have left on trying to fight something as hard and cold as ice. This is destruction and this is doom. This is not a laughing matter. This is winter, pure and simple, and an Icelandic winter is not a good way to test yourself. This is a serious challenge, and sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. If you try to fight, you'll slip, and it will slip. Sorry about that. My phone ran out of memory. So we'll conclude this as quickly as we can, and then I'll seam it together. If you try to fight, and you'll slip, and it will slip from your fingers. There's something treacherous about ice, something beautiful too, but something that can betray you. Anyone can slip walking across it, even someone mighty or someone strong. In fact, the more forcefully you take the walk across the glacier, the more likely you are to tumble. Ice will bring you low. So stay low, stay small, stay humble, stay warm. Could you let this one go? Could you sit this one out and wait for spring? And so the message that I am getting here from this rune is that there's something that's coming to an end, is that you are going to let something go in this next year. Um, whether it's your pride, whether it's an argument, whether it's something negative that's happened in your life, you are going to let it go. Okay, and that is the thing that is going to come to a conclusion in this year. Okay, and if you're looking for timing, springtime did come up more than once in this reading, so that is possibly a timing for you. All right, Crazy Lace Agate works with the third eye and crown chakras, aids in mental clarity, digestion, anxiety, inner enlightenment, spirituality, vivacity, and realignment. Okay? So, whatever it is that you're letting go of is going to bring about a state of realignment to yourself and spiritual enlightenment. Let's get you an oracle from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. I'm seeing this one here, number 22, Ein Sof R. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a second while I find it. Ein Sof R. A way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, notable success, and Sorry, I'm having trouble with this one. We'll start from be grateful, but do not be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity. Sorry, we're having so much difficulty with this video, but I'm going to read that last sentence again. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. I hope that you found this message to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments if there was anything that could have been improved upon. Please also let me know that. Forgive all the interruptions on the phone, having issues. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And whatever this is that you need to let go of, you do have the strength to do it.